Hello and welcome to our continuing coverage here from Davos 2023. I'm Shireen Bhan. It's a very cold morning, but it stopped snowing, so that's the only good part as far as the weather is concerned. You know, India is making its presence felt here in Davos like never before. If you walk down the promenade, which is essentially the high street for Davos at the time of the World Economic Forum, you will see several lounges that India has set up. There is, of course, the India lounge set up by the central government. There are state lounges from Maharashtra to Telangana, and there are, of course, a plethora of Indian companies, the tech companies, that have their lounges as well. So there's India quite prominently on display there on the promenade. Well, what you won't see is either the Delhi government or the Punjab government's lounges, but what you will see is India's youngest Rajya Sabha MP, Raghav Chadha, who also happens to be a young global leader here at the World Economic Forum. He joins us now. Raghav, good to have you back here in Davos. It's a pleasure to speak with you. As I was saying, India prominently on display here in Davos this year.
Absolutely, and I think that is the diversity dividend of India, where you have several states participating, having multiple chalets. I think we're the only country that has so many chalets on the promenade, and a healthy competition among states competing in a healthy way for investment, seeking investment for their respective states, and with the overall objective of strengthening India. So I think India is making its presence felt at Davos 2023 at the 53rd annual general meeting of the Davos. Yes, and Delhi and Punjab, as you mentioned, they may not have a chalet yet.
They have you.
Well, I am in the capacity of a young global leader as a YGL, participating in the 53rd AGM. And on the sidelines, I'm also trying to catch up with several industrialists from across the globe and essentially see if they're interested, you know, for investment purposes back home in Delhi and Punjab, and a conversation around what we can offer, what sort of red carpet can we roll for them if they were to invest in our states.
You know, you talked about this healthy competition, this competitive federalism in India, and you also talked about rolling out the red carpet for both domestic as well as global investors. What is going to be the pitch that the governments, both of Delhi and Punjab, are going to make to investors at this point in time to draw in fresh investment, particularly Punjab?
Well, speaking of Punjab, which is the food bowl of India, which is the land of green revolution, which has the most enterprising set of individuals in the country, is a state that has several things to offer when it comes to investments. From a very strong logistical backbone, where Punjab has been rated as the safest logistical, you know, sort of chain that Punjab has as far as the Indian ratings are concerned, with ICDs, with multimodal logistics parks, etc. Apart from that, we are giving statutory backing to ease of doing business with legislations, with the Punjab Anti-Red Tape Act, with the Punjab Right to Business Act, one-of-a-kind act in the country. And apart from that, Punjab has the highest internet density in the country, low cost of power. Government is incentivizing investment like never before, whether it's access to subsidized land, whether it's giving the YGF, the VGF, that is the viability gap funding, relaxation in the fixed capital investments, GST incentives, waiver of stamp duty, so on and so forth. And it's a liberal market with no stringent labor laws. So I think all in all, Punjab is a package that a lot of investors would certainly be open to considering. And it's not that there hasn't been investment in Punjab previously. I remember even in the dark days of 80s, when Punjab was unfortunately going through the worst period ever of insurgency, militancy, and so on and so forth. In the year 1989, you would be surprised to know, PepsiCo started its first potato chips company in Sangrur, which is its biggest plant. In fact, they're up their investment further in the decades to follow. And not just that, Punjab has the world's biggest tractor manufacturing company in Hoshiarpur. We have the biggest cycle manufacturers in Ludhiana. So I think there is an environment of investment that we're here to project. And above all, I think a government that means business, a government that has zero tolerance towards corruption, is what is required. Hand-holding by a government that does not have vested interest in business, that doesn't want kickbacks from the industry. That's the kind of governments that people and industry are looking forward to working with closely, and I think that's what Punjab has to offer.